I think Dad would have been over the moon. He was always humble. You know, he loved the game, he wanted to give back to it, it made him happy, it gave him joy. This is a nice sort of result there, that he's inducted into the Hall of Fame, but I think definitely wouldn't have been his driver. He would have been happy and proud that, you know, he's been recognised, but it's not the reason why he would have done what he did in the first place. I mean, for us it was massive. I mean, I was in tears, just really happy. Probably part of it was that I was happy that Dad got in, but it's, you know, it's sort of bittersweet that he wasn't around to accept the award as well.
I think he was pretty brave. I remember him playing in Olympic Park against us, and he was pretty good, very good. We didn't know much about him because he's just a new kid on the block, like sort of thing. And we became friends later on when he became a referee, and I knew him. He was in Victorian squad for a couple of games against Cruzeiro, maybe against Wales, things like that. So he was pretty talented, I've got to say that, yeah, very talented.
Players transferring to the refereeing side of things. A lot of people out there say, why don't more players do it? Unfortunately, not all of those players make good referees. Jim was an exception. Jim not only understood and applied the laws of the game, he also applied Law 19, which was a lot of common sense in Jim's refereeing. As the referees manager here with him under me as one of my referees, I wouldn't know how many yellow or red cards he ever gave in his career, because he controlled the game with his personality and with his voice and with his man management skills and his actions.
There was one particular day where they didn't have a goalkeeper and they were struggling to find who's going to go in goals, and they said to Dad, you know, you can go in goals, you play Aussie rules, you're good with your hands, so you go in goals for today. 17 years old, probably going into the goals for the first time, and 6 years later ended up being the second keeper at a World Cup for Australia. So I think it was an amazing sort of roller coaster ride.
You can get in as a player alone, or, you know, play and coach, or, you know, through the media, or, you know, an administration point of view, but to tick so many boxes, and not just to glance through each process, but to have been so involved in all of each of the disciplines that he did and brought to the sport, I think just lends, you know, so much strength. Through just being a 74 World Cup squatter should almost be enough. To have done so many other things and done them so well and left marks in so many different parts of the game just shows just, you know, his love and passion.
Look, it's an honour. First of all, it's an honour to be there. That's the way I look at it, and all the players that have been there before me and after me, we find an honour. We've been honoured for something that we've done, because obviously we loved what we were doing, and I wish him all the best. I wish him all the luck. I know he's not with us, but it doesn't matter, his son will follow, and if he was alive to be inducted, he would have been wrapped, you know what I mean?
For me personally, it's a great honour to welcome Jim Mills into the Victorian Hall of Fame, and it is thoroughly deserved by a really lovely man.